Hey friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Tierson, I'm a creative director based in New York City. It's a new year. I thought we'd start with an update. I am using a new camera. It's a little bit sharp, so I probably have to upgrade my skincare routine this year. So 2022, how did we do? Let's start with this channel. I don't know why I thought I was going to do 45 videos last year. Like, who was gonna do 45 videos last year? No one here. I owe you so much content. I have a giant backlog of things that I'm still going through. Obviously that didn't happen. Let me just talk about the challenges I have of getting content up. My videos are pretty structured. I try to make sure that I'm explaining things clearly and systematically for you, which elongates my planning process. I've also been designing for quite some time, and there's just things that I do that I forget that I'm doing, so I always have to go back and forth making sure that I mention it so that you're not confused on why I skipped a few steps. I mean, that's actually where I'd love for all of you to get to, is for the content on this channel to become second nature. As most of you know, I work a very full-time job while trying to make content for this channel on the side. I have a big position, I work long hours, so it's kind of hard to find the balance, and sooner than I know, I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 months. Time isn't on my side, which brings me to the setup in my apartment. I'm really dependent on natural light, so it limits the amount of hours that I can shoot a video. I could shoot at night, but a daytime video feels happier. If you don't care and you just want content up, comment below and I will just get content up. Can we establish though that if I post videos shot at night, we cannot comment on lighting, we cannot comment on how I sound, we cannot comment on my eye bags. Pro tip, if you're gonna have eye bags, make sure they're designer. Anyway, let me know, comment below. The other challenge I'm dealing with is just life, which isn't that all of us? I've been going back and forth between New York and Chicago a lot, helping my parents. Reminder to always help your parents. I probably did between 11 and 12 trips last year, and yes, I'm still working remotely when I'm in Chicago, but yeah, life happens and priorities change throughout the year. That's actually a little tough for me to say out loud because this channel is very much a priority for me. I mentioned in a previous video that our jobs pay the bills, but what pays your soul? And this channel gives me so much fulfillment. I've met with quite a few of you over the last year, most online and some of you in person during my travels, which has been absolutely wonderful, but you guys are the ones that keep me going. For the art director and designer that are confused in their career, I'm doing this channel for you. For the person that's just curious about design, I'm doing this for you. And for the kid in the Philippines that doesn't have access to a design education, I am doing this for you. With that said, I do feel some pressure because I don't want to let you down, and I'm not going to. 2022 wasn't all that bad for the channel. I started the year with 141 subscribers. We ended last year with, I believe, 554 subscribers, which is almost 300% growth. We did achieve 25,000 views last year, which is a 400% increase from 2021. So it is a small channel, but it is slowly but surely growing. That day in the life video is holding down all the views. I actually did record a day in my week during New York Fashion Week this past fall, but I'm not actually sure if I'm able to post it, so it's edited, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I did upload 15 videos, which is not a lot. We did not achieve quantity, but if we can say that most were quality, then maybe that's not a bad consolation. My favorite stat was there were 166 shares. I didn't even know that people shared the content, so that was great to see. My only other goal last year was to lose 12 pounds. I ended up losing 10 pounds. Hear me out, it is not what you think. I had the flu like 3 weeks ago. I probably didn't eat regularly for about a week and a half, so I ended up dropping 10 pounds. It's been 3 weeks, we haven't gained it back, so we're just gonna go with it. Did I lose weight like a civilized member of society? Absolutely not. Did I weigh in 10 pounds less in the end of the year than I did at the beginning? I did. Failing successfully is definitely a thing. So what can you expect from the channel in 2023? Let's just see how it goes, but here are a few things that I'm working on. I want to dabble with YouTube Shorts. As much as we love a good how-to video, I would like to start the discussion on things we go through as designers. In my position, I'm managing people at different stages of their design career, so I'm seeing all the issues that they're going through, and I think it would be nice to start having those conversations. Additionally, some of the comments you leave me probably merit a video answer versus a text response. I'm calling out, is it Tommy or Tommy? Not sure, but he messaged me on Instagram asking how to create a great layout. I've been trying to wrap my head around this topic on how to explain it. I think this needs to be a series of how to tackle a blank page. Maybe it's a checklist on what to look out for when you're done with your designs. It's more of an exercise on these tiny adjustments so that you're consciously thinking about these things and pushing yourselves as designers. Lastly, the magazine project is something I've been thinking about for quite some time. I'm calling it the magazine project because I'm trying to stay in my lane. I am not a web designer, I don't work in advertising, I'm not a UX designer. I have worked in magazine publishing for over 13 years across 30 different national glossies and 1 regional, so magazines are what I know. So what is it? It would effectively be my version of a masterclass in editorial design. It would provide me with more structure on covering topics like how to properly set your type, creating space versus filling it, and even working with images. I'm always trying to focus the content on this channel towards your growth as designers. Again, as much as we love a good how-to video, it's also important to implement into practice the topics that I'm covering. The opportunity for this series is for me to provide you with creative briefs so that you have projects to work on your own. If you do enough of the projects, you will build a portfolio for you to apply for a job. Of course, I still have to build this entire thing, so let's just see how 2023 goes. Rome wasn't built in a day. I also wasn't the creative director on the building of Rome, so maybe it could have been done faster. Just kidding, I'll see you in the next video.